right, I'm going to read some things that came through in the, I think it was in the 80s. Okay, so I'm just going to read these. One of them is a response to Romans 8 about being the sons of God. Okay. One of them is about being a light worker. One of them is about stepping up and, again, part of being a light worker. So I'll start with this one because this one is about coming back to the path, okay? Seeking God, coming back to the path. Really, in my own journey, I asked to walk the path of Christ, and I didn't know what I was asking. I was like, yeah, be careful what you ask for, because, you can be letting yourself in for some difficulties. So it's, how long has it been, my child? I have waited for your being to acknowledge me again, so that I may instruct you in the way of wisdom. Physical life lies in the path, not for glory, but to find me, and to know that I exist in each that would come to me in unconditional love. There is no reason to struggle, for I am all in all. There is but to let go of the ego so that I may have my rightful place in the scheme of things. I live through you to experience the myriad things in the universe, so you might experience me. We are one. We must be of one heart, one mind. My thoughts are there for you if you will but listen. My life is there if you will but live it. I am not your way. I am the I am. My way is of continual peace, harmony, light, and love. Come to me again, my child. I forgive all you have done, for it was done in ignorance. Come be one with me and serve your fellow humanity. Bring them out of darkness and rejoice in my being. Rejoice in life. Amen. So this is a call to those that have the heart of a light worker. If you are a light worker or you're a wanderer, again, this is the clarion call of awakening, awakening that this is what you're here to do. Come, awaken. Okay. So this is one from Romans 8, and these were things that came through. These were like, these were higher knowledge, channeling the higher self, channeling of the higher self. And like I said, these things started coming in the 80s. This was way before realization, before I had that truth, the undeniable truth for myself, so to speak, okay? This was before dismantling into the divine is. This was still in the search, the search for truth, the search for knowledge, the search for God, okay? So Romans 8 response, truly you are the sons of God, if you put off your old nature and follow me daily. It is my fervent desire for all of humanity to realize the truth that sets them free. Now is the time to raise the vibration, raise the consciousness of the sleeping humanity. Come be one with me and one with the Father in this labor of love. We, the ascended masters, await your help, for you are our hands and our hearts. We will assist in any way possible, but it is you that must decide to the extent of your own commitments. The sons of God must walk their path in purity and truth and thereby set others free. My mission opened them to this reality. There is no condemnation in those that walk the path of love first and foremost, always for God, and secondly for your struggling brothers. I urge you to take the commitment to be a light worker and let your light shine for all to see, so that it may dispel the darkness of this generation. Peace and blessings. Walk in the spirit of life, light, love, and truth. All glory to the Father. Amen. And here we come to the most clarion call of light workers. Now, if you listen to these, you'll find out they're right in alignment with the law of one, the raw collective, the these types of things that are coming forward, being spoken now, much more paramount now. So yeah, it's all the singular one, singular truth that is coming if you are, a seeker of light, if you are a wanderer or a light worker, or even somebody here that's just beginning your journey, just starting the journey to truth. Okay, these doors will open. But this one in particular is for those that are already, light workers, that are the wanderers, the light workers, that are here to aid humanity in this trying time. All those that are called beings of light must now take their proper places to prepare for the great work ahead. Now again, this was in the 80s, and this work, we are coming to this critical time in the near future. It's not too far away at this point in time. This work is unequaled in all of history. There is to be a great upheaval, and we are in this time of upheaval now. So I'm going to read that again. There is to be a great upheaval in all you know and think to be true. Nation shall come against nation. Violence shall rise. Lawlessness shall abound. Then all will shatter in a matter of moments. Again, then all will shatter in a matter of moments. You must be there, dear light workers, to pick up the pieces of the shattered societies of the world. So I'm going to read that again. We are coming to critical mass, and these times are going to be upon us very soon. You must be there, dear light workers, to pick up the pieces of the shattered societies of the world. The building shall begin in chaos. You are here to transform and hold together to bring about unequaled change. This is not an easy task, but never forget, we are always by your sides. We shall guide you to instruct and uplift mankind into a more productive society of ideals rather than ideas. Let me read that again. We shall guide you to instruct and uplift mankind into a more productive society of ideals rather than ideas. Morality and a kinship with the earth. A kinship with the earth. A homogeneous unit working toward spiritual enlightenment. This is the great change that is coming to this nation and indeed the world in general. Do not be alarmed at that which you see, for we have warned you ahead of time. Okay? Don't be alarmed. We're warning you, this is coming. It's chaos. It is breakdowns of society that need to be rebuilt. But keep your mindset on what is ahead of you. Do not lose sight of the great awakening, for it must inevitably come. Okay? Don't lose sight of it. It must inevitably come. We are with you always in light, love, joy, healing, and peace. So again, this came through in the 80s. And, it's being borne out. Closer and closer and closer we are getting to this. And again, this is in alignment with Hopi prophecies as well, the breakdown of all of the things of when it comes to electricity and all this other stuff, that we need to get more into the spiritual life. We need to come more into harmony with Mother Nature. We need to, start putting these things into effect. And don't be surprised this stuff is going to come. Again, this was preparing in the 80s. And these times are now really starting to unfold. But this is just the beginning. We have much more to go through. Much more devastating things that are coming, okay? So don't be surprised. Like it says, there's going to be chaos. But they, on the other side, those beings, whether it's the ascended masters, Christ, the angels, the those of the alien brothers and sisters that are caring about humanity, they are all here working with us to support as we're going through these difficult times. And more difficult times are coming. I am telling you that up front. We are not out of the woods. This is not going to go through a major radical shift where everything's going to be love and light and peace within the next year or two. We still have a lot more difficulties coming up. So be prepared. Don't be shocked by what's coming. But know, okay, this was foretold quite some time ago that this is coming. And be prepared. Okay, step up to the plate. It's up to you how much you're willing to give. If you're willing to open your heart and again, be one on the path towards working for God, love and light, or working for your brothers and sisters in humanity. Whichever path of light you choose, we walk it. But don't be surprised. There will be those shadows that are out for themselves alone. Okay, that are of that dark, that will continue to promote that as light, as we have seen with the what I call the evil angel brigade, the evangelicals, evil angel brigade, which are out for power, fame, money, corrupting the truth, corrupting what Christ came to teach. And as wolves in sheep's clothing they come. So again, all of this has been foretold. So all we can do now is decide where you're going to be on the spectrum. How dedicated are you? Are you a light worker? Okay? And even if you're not a light worker, excuse me, if you are not to that degree of knowledge at this present time, are you at least seeking God? Are you seeking truth? Are you on your own path? Okay? And if you are, again, like the reading this morning, Spiritual Life message on sensitivity, okay? know that the divine is at the center and heart of the universe. Okay? And you are always in alignment there. You always have that propensity to go into the temple of your heart. We are a living temple for God, for the Godhead. Okay? So you can always, we are always there, you know. It's ego that makes it feel like there's separation. That's the lie. That's the fallacy. That is Maya, the illusion, the delusion that you are separate from the divine is. Okay? That's the illusion. Okay? So the path is turning within. Okay? And if you are fully within the heart, then that heart will expand out and you will see that all of this is a singular being, a singular presence. Okay? I just had, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to show you. I just saw that as, you know, the divine is the singular being, and the shadows are like very bad acne. Okay, so they are just the pustules of the universe, okay? Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. That's an image, I tell you. So, oh, craziness. So I'm going to leave this here, and then we will, okay. Okay, I'm going to give these here, I think, as well. This, I'm going to read this. Many have asked for specific practices to do. These are some natural movements that have been keys. When stillness and silence have been entered, don't forget to do the self-inquiry of what is the source of this I, or neti, not this, until only source remains. And source is that unchanging divine is. Anything that's changing, changeable, is of the realm of Maya, transience. Okay? So this is on entering silence. There is a way to use sound to enter into silence. It is possible. Start with Om audibly. First hear the sound, feel the vibration, etc., and then when comfortable with that, then do it mentally. Do it with one pointed focus until there are no mentations except the Om. From there, listen for the silence that the Om rests within. Then whatever the sounds which may be around, they will become the Om which rests within the silence. And yes, this is something that one can actually go through. You start out with the most audible, Om. You hear the sound, you feel the vibration within, and then you go into deeper. You go from the more, how do I want to say it? The more solid to the more ephemeral, okay? So once you get past where you're hearing it, you're feeling it in the form, you're feeling it in the body, then you do it mentally, in the mental realm. And then eventually you come to where you hear the silence. And the silence is in the midst of sound. And every sound can contain Om within it, okay? So next we have diffusing strong emotions. When anything rises, see it simply as a moving energy. Do not label it fear or anger, etc. Just sit back and watch it as it is. It will diffuse when it is seen but not resisted. Again, it'll diffuse when you see it and it's not resisted. You are not fighting against it. Again, this is part of the journey of watching when a thought comes in, how it creates emotion, how that emotion affects the form, the physicality of form, how this creates a story around it, okay? So all of this is part of the journey of going within to discover what you are and what you're not, more importantly, what you're not, and getting to that center where everything dismantles into the divine is. So I'm going to read that one more time. Diffusing strong emotions. When anything rises, see it simply as a moving energy. So again, watch how it affects the thought, how it affects the form. What does it do? Does it create a storyline? Okay? Just see these things and you'll see that anger, fear, these type of things set up an immediate reaction in the physical form as an adrenaline rush. Okay? So if you see it as an adrenaline rush, again, you can start to diffuse these things. Relaxed awareness. Just watch the breath. Do not attempt to increase it. Let it naturally slow to a relaxed state. Do not push it. Feel your attention resting within the right side of the chest where the spiritual heart is. You may do this throughout the day. Keep the attention within the spiritual heart region, thereby lessening the external movements of attention. And keep the breath natural and easy. Just see without grasping, judging, or mental activity. You may combine this with the Om to draw you into silent awareness. And the last one that we have is on natural healing. See the body as complete and healthy, and let love surround and flow through you. Let the body be the temple and the love offering. Just totally relax and let it flow to wherever needed. Okay? So those are some of the things for those on the spiritual path to light, to love, to wisdom, to moksha, freedom, liberation. It is possible, but we have to take the journey. So thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. I do so appreciate it, and I'll see you online. And I do have a few more other things that we can get to today.